Hello and welcome. We're really excited to bring this to you because it's so important for us to get off to a good start in 2021, make it a productive year that sees us getting closer to our future goals and where we want to be in the future. So, thank you so much for joining us. I'd love to have you follow along in this goal setting plan. This is an exercise that will allow us to set some goals and figure out kind of how to get there. So get out a piece of paper and a pen and follow along with me. So the first thing that I'd like you to do is I want you to think about some of the goals that you have set and achieved in the past. These are goals that you have already accomplished. Okay, so I will blank or I will blank. And I want you to write down at least 5 of these I will goals. These are goals that you have accomplished in the past. For instance, one goal I've set and accomplished, I will lose 60 pounds. Jackie, do you have a goal that you've set and accomplished in the past?
Yes, my goal was I will be able to do a pull up.
There you go. So these don't have to necessarily be health and fitness goals. They could be fitness, business, financial, family, leisure, impact, personal development, whatever. Just I want you to think about some of the most important goals that you've set and achieved in the past. So pause this video and write down at least 5 of these I will goals that you've already accomplished. All right, pause the video. Okay, great. So hopefully you've written down at least 5 of these goals. And what I'd like you to do right now is pick out 2 that you are most proud of. Surely in that list of 5, a couple of them stand out to you as super important. I want you to pick out 2 of those and then answer these questions. First of all, how many goals do you have on your sheet? I asked you for at least 5, but you probably set and achieved lots of goals over the course of your lifetime. How does it feel to look back at all the goals you've already accomplished? Does it give you a sense of competency? Does it give you a certain amount of confidence that you can, in fact, set and achieve goals? I hope so, because you have. All right. So now let's kind of shift gears. We looked at the past. Now we need to move on to the present. So again, I'm going to ask you to do the same thing, except this time, these are goals that we are working on in the present. And I'd like you to choose health and fitness related goals because that's what we're here to help you with. So pause this video and write down at least 5 of these, starting with this year I will blank. This year I will blank. Jackie, do you have an example?
Sure. This year, I will be able to do a whole set of 10 pull ups.
That would be a great one. My example might be this year I will participate in a physique competition. So pause this video and write down at least 5 of those. Okay? Go ahead and do that. Okay, hopefully you've gotten at least 5 of those. What I want you to do right now is these present goals that we're working on. This year I will blank. Choose the one that you're most excited about. Put a little star by it. Then answer these questions. How will you feel when you accomplish that most exciting goal? How will that make you feel? Next, what is one hurdle that you know you're going to encounter? One obstacle you know you're going to encounter. And finally, answer this. What are you going to do when that hurdle arises? What are you going to do when you meet that obstacle? All right, pause this video and answer those questions. All right, you guys, fantastic. We've looked at the past and we've looked at the present. Now we're going to move on into the future. Now we're talking about lifetime goals. These are lifelong goals that we all aspire to. So I want you to do the same thing. I want you to write down at least 5 I will goals. And this time they don't have to be health and fitness related. They can, again, be in any category. But pick out 5. Pause the video and think about it really hard. What are at least 5 goals that you aspire to achieve in the future? I will blank. I will blank. What about you, Jackie? What goal? Do you have an example of a goal?
In my lifetime, I will have enough time to volunteer at a hospital in the NICU ward.
Nice, nice, nice. Excellent. So what I'd like you to do right now is pause this video and write down 5 of those I will goals. These are lifetime goals. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, so as with the others, I'd like you to choose one that you are the most excited about, put a little star by it, and we're going to answer some questions again about them. Why is that one the most exciting? Why is that most exciting goal so important to you? The one you put the star by, why is that so important to you? And finally, and most importantly, this is the big question for the entire exercise. I want you to go back and look at your present goals, the ones that you're working on right now. This year, I will. In 2021, I will. And tell me this, do any of those present goals tie into your future goals, into your lifetime goals? It's really important to make sure that we are making progress towards the future, that the goals that we have right now are laying a foundation for the future that we want. So it's super important to make sure that there's some sort of congruity between the goals that we're working on in the present and our future ultimate goals. So hopefully, you guys, this was an eye-opening lesson. You were able to kind of do a mental inventory and remember that you have set and achieved goals in the past, all kinds of them, and that you do have goals for the present. And even though you know you're going to encounter obstacles, you have contingency plans in place. You know what you're going to do when those obstacles arise. And finally, most importantly, you know how the work that you're doing right now towards your 2021 goals fits into your future, how it all comes together to bring about that future that you want in your life. So look, if we can help in any way, if you would like to talk with us further about how we might be able to help you uh, put into effect a plan of action to achieve your goals, your 2021 goals and beyond, then look at the next section below and click on that button to schedule a strategy session with Jackie and myself. And we'll talk about some sort of plan of action. We'll help guide you through your best next steps to get to the goals that you want. Or if you'd like to look and access the resources that we've already created in the Facebook group, then click on that other button and it'll open up the unit section of our Facebook group, which has a ton of good resources that will help you lay out a foundation for your own future. So you guys, thank you so much for going through this activity with us. We look forward to talking with you and we will talk to you soon. Good luck in 2021. God bless.